Okay, today we are going to continue our study of basic mathematics, and also actually we have assignment. Ada tugas kan? Dari kumpul sawah, Haji Fauzi. Agianu Clarita Purwita Desiani Vista Dewi Sinta dan ada Evi Opriano Patu excellent. Fikri Al-Kifar Garyanda Airianida Endrasari
Saya Pak.
Kevin Thomas Bintang Pulau Lino Astian Paijo Marlin Gunggulo Muhammad Raki Adiyah Muhammad Aldo Sastra Nugrah Muhammad Nurfani Muhammad Riko Najita Nurani Nanda Pustika Nazwa Susamsai Noti Nurlita Mas Purwowiyanto Renata Makira Reni Nuraini Ridwan Maulana Sandi Aprilia Sanzi Saktiana Sofi Rizdatul Azhar Sitriyanti Siti Munawar Sukmara Ayu Kasioten Sulaiman Al-Farisi Taufik Ibrahim Tauri Sulaiman Harahap Budi Widodo Sugimono Uswatul Hasanah Sidia Paladona Yunika Menti Yunina Mone Raka Laras you have marker, eraser, the spindle? Well, everyone, in the last meeting we have studied new material in Mentari. The subject or the topic is about simple present tense. Okay. And I'm sure all of you already know well about how we use simple present tense, how the formulation in the verbal and in nominal. I asking you to answer the question first is, what does the simple present tense mean, the formulation, and also the time signal. And before we come to our new subject, I have to test some of you about this material, whether you already understand or not about the simple present tense. Because after this class, you must pass intermediate, and in intermediate we are not learn anymore about the tenses. We learn tenses in basic academic English. In intermediate, we will learn about how to answer the TOEFL test or your preparation of the TOEFL test. Okay. I will call your name and hopefully you will also answer the question about simple present tense. Kita minggu lalu sudah belajar simple present tense. Seperti kelas-kelas lain, sebelum saya mulai, I will test you whether you really learn or not. Fikri. Last meeting we learn about simple present tense. Did you still remember about the formulation in verbal?
The formulation, sir?
Yes.
Subject plus verb one plus object.
Yes.
Verb one plus object.
Plus object. Verb one, editing yes or no? In verb one, we edit s in the last of verb or no?
Of course.
Yes or?
We have S for ES.
S or es. Somebody in negative.
In negative is subject plus what can I say? Don't work, of course, don't do subject plus don't
Do or does? Yeah. Dot is a combination from do plus not.
subject plus do or does plus verb one
Yes.
plus object.
Okay, that's good. Interrogative.
Interrogative
You just you put the do and does in the first, do or does plus subject plus the verb. Okay, that's great. Agree. Where did you learn English? Where did you learn English before you come to this university?
Where did I learn
Yes.
Actually, I just learned English from my childhood. From my childhood. I was learning English when I was 30
Years old.
Yes.
Well, that's good. It means you not really practice and you learn about the basic of the initial.
Good feeling, good. Why?
No. I don't know why. No. Say no, I know. You're the last one. Huh? You're the last one. Yeah. Okay, now the question is really simple. The formulation in the verb already answered by we. I am asking you about the time signal. That's easy. Time signal. Keterangan waktu in simple present tense. Definition 1 to all. Keterangan waktu.
Visual. Maaf, Pak.
Oke, pas. Ada yang mau bantu raise your hand for your additional score. Time signal. That's not really hard. Yes. Ya, karena waktu yang tinggi ya 1 or 3. Yes.
Usually, often, sometimes, rarely, never, generally, normally, no and
Okay, enough. Thank you. Sorry. What's your name? J. D. Desian D. In simple present then there is a to be. Anyone can guess what kind of to be? Or I will call your name. If you know the answer, just raise your hand for your additional score. To be. Yes.
I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Jenis to be pada present tense, to be one and from one. To be one terdiri dari I, you, they, I pakai M, you, they, we pakai R, he, she, it pakai is.
Right. It means there is 3 is and are. Okay. What's your name? L. R.
M. Muhammad Hakim.
Muhammad Rafi Abia. Okay, good. Thank you, Muhammad Rafi. The last, is there one can mention the formulation nominal? Formulation of the simple present tense in nominal. Di learning itu jawabannya 99% benar semua. Subject plus yang udah jawab kasih kesempatan atau yang tadi. Yes, Kevin. What is the formulation?
Subject plus to be plus complement.
Subject plus to be plus complement atau objek. In negatif. Subject plus not. The difference is there is a not in negative. Ini interrogatif, Kevin. To be plus subject plus complement. Complement itu sama dengan objek. Complement itu melengkapi objek. Okay, thank you very much. That's great. Today we come to another subject that's called as part of speech. Anyone ever hear about part of speech? Ada yang pernah dengar part of speech?
Yes.
Yes, what is it? What can it?
Noun, verb,
Yes.
adverb,
Yes. Ya, itu tergolong semua ya. Actually there is a or maximum if we add determiner and article there is 10, but usually we only use a part of speech. We have to say part of speech is a word. Perform. Singular. Part of speech is a word perform different role in a sentence. False speech adalah kata yang berbeda yang memiliki peran masing-masing dalam suatu sentence, dalam satu kalimat. There is first, just like she said just now, ada yang tahu? Noun. Now, what the meaning is noun?
Kata benda.
Noun, kata
Benda.
bukan noun.
Noun.
Noun benda bukan yang noun. Kata
Benda.
benda. Atau if we give a definition, noun is part of sentence that contain person, place, contohnya apa noun? And what can give the example? Noun. Ada benda noun. Contohnya? Example is book. City is okay. Chair.
Table.
Table. And so on. Okay. That's the example from noun. Kata benda. Karena nanti kita akan selalu bersinggungan dengan noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, conjunction, preposition, interjection, and another part of speech. Yang kedua ada yang disebut sebagai pronoun. Apa pronoun? Pronoun adalah kata
Ganti.
kata ganti apa? Kata ganti
Benda.
atau in English we give a definition. Pronoun is a part of the sentence. The dream is the noun. Can you give me the example from pronoun? The example from pronoun, kata ganti benda. Apa? Jangan malu-malu apa? My. Are you sure my? My. Ada lagi? Our. Yang pertama dan juga they, we, I, you, dan seterusnya. She, he, it. That's called as pronouns. How we use pronoun in a sentence? What is the function of pronoun actually? Fungsi pronoun apa sebenarnya? Fungsi kata ganti benda. Apa fungsinya? Fungsinya adalah untuk menggantikan kata yang di sini, noun. Fungsinya to avoid the repetition of the noun. I give an example here. Let's go to this example. Would you put the phone and the book on the table. He do it every day. Pronounnya mana di sini? Ada pronoun nggak? He. Apa? He. Ini ada pronoun. Definisinya kan? Is a part of sentence that replace the noun. Nounnya mana di situ? Where is the noun? Woody. Where is? Woody. Woody is the noun. This is the pronoun. The function of pronoun is to substitute or to avoid the repetition of the noun. Jadi he ini menggantikan Budi. Bisa saja kalimat ini Budi put the phone and the books on the table, or we write here Budi do it every day. Tapi kalimatnya menjadi kurang bagus dalam gramatikal, meskipun dalam artinya benar. Tapi untuk menghindari pengulangan kata Budi, kita menggunakan pronoun. Karena Budi adalah laki-laki, kita menggunakan he. Kalau Budi perempuan, kita menggunakan she. That's great. Ada lagi nggak pronoun di situ? It menggantikan kalimat apa di situ? Are you sure? Book, atau phone, atau dua-duanya? It menggantikan put the phone and the book on the table. This one word able to replace this long phrase. Bisa menggantikan kalimat yang panjang ini hanya dengan satu kata. It itu pronoun. Bisa aja di sini ditulis lagi. He do put the phone and the book on the table every day. Tapi kalimatnya menjadi terlalu panjang dan kurang baik karena ada repetisi dari the phone-nya ini. Oke. Sekarang yang ketiga ada yang disebut sebagai apa kok? Kerja. Verb is part of speech or sentence that show an action, kata kerja yang menunjukkan ada aksi. Contohnya apa? It. Run. Drink. Walk. And so on. Ini masuk kategori sebagai verb, kata kerja. Apa yang membedakan? Yaitu adalah di situ ada aksi. There is an action. For example, eat. If there is an action that we do when we eat something. Kemudian kita makan sesuatu diam aja. Mulutnya yang bergerak, tangannya pun juga bergerak. There is an action that do by the subject. And also, for example, run, berlari. The action is running. It means there is an action that do by the subject. Running, that's the movement. This is the keyword, an action. Okay. Yang keempat ada yang disebut verb. Apa itu? Katanya keterangan. Kata keterangan. Ya. Is a part of sentence that give more information about verb. Jadi fungsi adverb ini untuk memberi tambahan informasi kepada verb. Sama seperti ini. Pernah kalau pronoun ini to replace nouns. Kalau verb menambahkan informasi mengenai verb. As verb to give more information about verb. Contohnya apa itu?
Quickly in the class.
Quickly, slowly.
Very.
Videonya masuk nggak? Nggak masuk ya? Cuma ada di Jaksel video. Kalau di bahasa Inggris nggak ada. For example, he run quickly. Quickly ini as verb to give more information about run. Jadi dia memberi informasi tambahan untuk run. Run itu adalah kata kerja. Dia berlari seperti apa? Dia berlarinya itu adalah dengan cepat. Berbeda dengan ini. Ini untuk menggantikan to replace the noun oleh di atas. 4, kelima, ada adjective. Penting of adjective.
Ada sifat.
Apa?
Ada sifat.
Kata sifat. Yakin? Adjective is a part of sentence that give more information about noun or pronoun. Okay. Memberi informasi tambahan kepada noun atau pronoun. Example, contohnya kata sifat apa? Handsome,
Happy.
happy, beautiful,
Smart.
Contoh di kalimatnya, misalnya she is kata sifatnya yang mana di kalimat ini? Beautiful ini adjective. Fungsinya yaitu memberi informasi tambahan kepada noun atau pronoun. Ada noun atau pronoun enggak? She ini pronoun. Sehingga dia memberikan tambahan informasi mengenai pronoun. Dia itu mengapa? Ternyata dia itu adalah dia cantik atau he is handsome. Dia tampan. Berbeda dengan ini. Jika di adverb memberi informasi tambahan kepada verb. Kalau di sana adjective memberi tambahan informasi kepada noun or pronoun. Preposition. Apa preposition?
Kata depan.
Kata depan. Misalnya apa?
In, on, under,
Is
on,
In, on,
under,
and, both, under. I give the example here. So this okay, this one. He put the phone and the book on the table. He do it every day. Is there any preposition? Ada preposisi nggak di situ?
there is.
Apa?
On.
On.
Yes.
Oke, ini namanya preposisi. Berarti letak dari buku atau telepon itu ada di atas meja, not in. If the sentences say in the table, berarti ada di dalam meja. Karena kalau dia ada di atas. Conjunction. Apa conjunction?
Kata hubung.
Kata
Hubung.
misalnya apa?
And for and nor is and nor is juga is.
Apalagi ada and but nor not only not only
Because
so
or because what? Because or because sir because or
or yang
nggak masuk sir.
masuk kalau ya.
Because
Contohnya apa? Di sini. Di contohnya ada nggak?
and
Ini adalah conjunction. Ini preposisi. Di dalam satu kalimat itu biasanya gabungan dari part of speech ini. Dia bisa ada noun, bisa ada pronoun, bisa ada verb, adverb, adjective, conjunction, preposisi. The last we have interjection. Apa interjection? Kata seru. Katanya seru ya. Misalnya apa? Atau ekspresi.
wow seru
Apa wow?
wow
Ya kan?
ya wow
Contohnya itu, wow, that's amazing. That's interjection. Kata yang memberikan penekanan secara tiba-tiba atau ekspresi seseorang terhadap sesuatu. Wow, that's great. Oh my god. Oh my god. Banyak. Oke. Udah ya. From here, any question? Ya.
Kalau bendanya itu menempel di tembok itu pakainya apa sih?
Bisa beside.
Bisa
Ya, bisa.
Oh berarti di samping.
Ya, dari samping. Kalau begini, I standing behind or beside.
Kirim dong, kirim.
Behind apa? Seven.
Bisa
Kalau begini,
Behind the table.
the table or the chair. If I standing over there, is in
Front.
front of. Now try to give the example. One example for each noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, sampai interjection. Buat satu kalimat yang berbeda. Seperti ini. Tadi kan contoh, I give the combination for all. Would you put the phone and the book on the table? Just make one example. For example, I bring the book. I-nya yaitu adalah pronoun. Selesai. Umpamanya noun-nya mau pakai nama orang, Budi, bisa noun. Budi bring the food, for example. Atau buat verb-nya, example eat. I eat food rice, for example, every Sunday. Bisa seperti itu. Atau adverb. They run quickly. Tapi jangan yang udah datang ke sini jangan dipakai. Buat satu-satu antara sampai interjection. Sekarang I will see your sentence. Ada yang belum absen? Siapa namanya? Udah ada temennya masing-masing kan? Ada yang belum dapat kelompok dari student? Udah dapat semua ya? Kelompok kemarin udah dibantu. Dia si guru kelas bantu. Kelas.
Ini beda di mana?
Kelas. Oh, itu dari mana?
Siapa?
Tugas yang kemarin
Ini
sama yang ini sama-sama dikumpulkan.
Iya.
Pakai kertas juga.
Disamain aja.
Di-
Bisa kalau bisa digabung boleh, digabung boleh.
Digabung boleh ya?
Bisa.